My name is Dr. Sandy Hawkins, and I teach English here at Dutch Fork High School. And I'm here to talk to you today about what I'm reading. And what I am currently reading is Anything by John Hart. John Hart is a mystery writer, a crime novelist, I guess would be a way to describe him. He's very much like John Grisham and that kind of genre, but I have found his books to be really fascinating. This is one I've read recently, Downriver, and now I'm getting ready to read The Last Child, and when I'm finished with that, I'm going to be reading Iron House. I just really have found his work very fascinating. It's, as I described it to somebody one time, it's sort of like Criminal Minds meets Law and Order. It's really all those two things that those two TV shows that I really love. And John Hart does a really good job of putting all of that together. This one about Downriver, most of his books do take place in my home state of North Carolina, so that's another reason why I like him. But in this case, a young man comes back from New York to his home in North Carolina, and there has been a murder investigation, and he becomes a part of it. And a lot of things start to unravel, and he finds out things about his past that he wasn't aware of, and it also affects him. And eventually, of course, the murder will get solved, but it's a nice look at characters as well. So you get a really deep understanding of the characters in a John Hart novel. I do highly recommend John Hart if you really like to read about murder mysteries and crime novels and things like that. He is really good at it. So I highly recommend John Hart.